If you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, Grainger understands that you go to great lengths, and sometimes heights, to ensure the power is always flowing. Which is why you can count on Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery. So you have everything you need to get the job done. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome to AI Unraveled, and this is actually a special deep dive. It's created and produced by Etienne Newman, who's a senior engineer and a passionate soccer dad up in Canada. We're here to really cut through the noise, give you those vital insights into AI. And hey, before we jump in, please remember to like and subscribe to AI Unraveled on Apple Podcasts. That way you won't miss any of our future deep dives.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Imagine, you're applying for that dream tech job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And instead of them saying, put your phone away, close that laptop, they actually encourage you to use an AI assistant during the coding test.
Yeah, it sounds kind of counterintuitive, doesn't it?
It really does, but that's exactly what Meta is piloting right now. They're calling it AI-enabled interviews. And it's stirring up a lot of talk,
Right.
Really highlighting a big shift in tech hiring.
It's fascinating stuff. And what's key here, I think, is that it's not just about, making interviews easier or something.
It's pointing to a much bigger, a more fundamental rethink about what we even mean by technical skill now, in this age of AI everywhere.
Mm.
It really begs the question, doesn't it? Are we seeing the actual future of tech hiring unfolding right now?
Yeah.
Or, is this maybe a step too far?
It definitely feels like a turning point. We're going to dive deep into this bold move by Meta, letting applicants use AI assistants during coding challenges.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's not just tweaking a policy. It feels like a huge departure from, decades of how things have been done.
But so long. Coding interviews, they've been all about pure unassisted problem solving.
Yeah.
The whiteboard nightmares.
Oh, yeah.
Or those stripped down coding environments, this new way. It feels like a completely different paradigm.
It really does.
And this decision, it's not happening in a vacuum. It signals, I think, a broader industry conversation, a reevaluation of how we actually assess a developer's real capabilities. Historically, it was all about, could you whip out the right algorithm? Did you know the syntax perfectly? But letting AI in, Meta's pushing towards interviews that actually mirror the real work environment.
Where developers do use these tools every day.
Exactly, which, let's be honest, is how most professional developers operate now.
So that realism seems to be the core argument from Meta, that developers today, they're not, locked in a basement coding everything from absolute scratch.
Not at all. Their daily work is already deeply intertwined with AI tools.
Can you give us some concrete examples? How is AI already part of a dev's day?
Sure. Think about it. Most pros are using AI-assisted debugging tools now. They spot errors, suggest fixes, huge time saver.
Right.
Then there's code generation. Tools that autocomplete, suggest whole functions, even draft big chunks of code from just a simple prompt.
Okay, yeah. Copilot and tools like that.
Exactly. And AI-enhanced testing frameworks. They help generate more thorough tests. It's all standard practice. So the analogy you used before is perfect.
The carpenter without power tools?
Yeah. Asking a carpenter to build a house without their saw, their drill, their nail gun, even though that's how they work every single day, excluding these AI tools from interviews, it just doesn't give you an accurate picture anymore. It feels artificial.
That analogy really lands. It shows that gap between the old interview style and, the actual job. But okay, beyond it just reflecting reality, I heard Meta also sees this as a way to deal with cheating, AI-powered cheating.
Precisely. That's become a huge headache. Candidates using AI tools secretly in traditional tests, it's surged.
Right. Hard to police.
Very hard. So instead of fighting this losing battle, trying to ban or detect AI, Meta's flipping the script. They're saying, okay, use the AI.
So lean into it.
Exactly. Lean into it. And by doing that, they shift the focus. It's no longer about catching rule breakers. It's about evaluating how well a candidate uses these powerful tools.
Okay, so it's not about stopping AI use. It's about changing the skill being tested. How does that change what Meta's actually looking for in a candidate then?
Well, it changes it dramatically. If you allow AI, suddenly rote memorization or just spitting out raw code things AI is great at becomes less important.
Okay.
The focus shifts to the candidate's judgment. Can they critically analyze the AI's output? Can they use the tool effectively to solve the real problem? It forces you to ask, Right. If the AI is there, how do you really test understanding? And Meta's answer seems to be,
Yeah.
we test how well you leverage the AI, not how you perform without it. That implies a deeper understanding is needed. You need to know the problem, spot the AI's mistakes, refine its output.
Which brings us to this concept you mentioned, which I find really interesting. Vibe coding. Sounds almost intuitive, like conducting an orchestra.
Yeah, it's a catchy term, isn't it? Vibe coding essentially boils down to two things. One, crafting really effective prompts to get the AI to do what you want.
Okay, prompt engineering.
Right. But the second part is crucial. Diligently verifying and refining what the AI spits out. It's not just about writing code line by line anymore.
It's more about steering the ship.
Kind of. It's about clearly articulating the intent behind the code. It's about understanding where AI tends to mess up and having that underlying knowledge to actually judge the quality of the AI's suggestion.
So developing an AI intuition, knowing when something feels off, even if it looks right.
Exactly that. Spotting those subtle errors, or when the AI took a lazy shortcut that might cause problems later, even if the code technically runs right now, that's the skill.
So it's master prompter and forensic auditor of AI code. Wow, that's a pretty big shift in what a developer needs to be. Meta clearly thinks this is essential for the future.
They absolutely do. They believe future engineers must have this capability. It's a fundamental change in the required skill set, moving beyond just pure coding ability towards, let's say, strategic interaction with AI.
And the challenge isn't just hiring for it.
Right. The challenge for Meta and others moving this way is also figuring out how to train their current teams in this. It requires a different kind of thinking. You're not just solving the problem, you're guiding this incredibly powerful, but sometimes, slightly erratic co-pilot.
It sounds very forward-thinking, almost revolutionary, but it's definitely not everyone in the industry jumping on board, is it? The sources mention fractured hiring norms. Sounds like there's some real disagreement.
Oh, for sure. And if you look at the bigger picture, this split really highlights a fascinating, almost philosophical debate happening in tech right now. What does true engineering talent even look like when AI is everywhere?
Yeah.
It's becoming less about just what you know and more about how you learn, adapt, and critically use these new tools. But then you have major players like Amazon and Anthropic mentioned in the sources.
And they're still banning AI in interviews.
Firmly in the ban AI camp, yeah. Their worry, and it's a legitimate one, is that candidates might lean too heavily on these large language models, the LLMs.
And without really getting the basics.
Exactly, without developing a genuine understanding of the core principles underneath.
What are the deeper worries there? Is it just about fundamentals?
Well, it goes a bit deeper. They're concerned candidates might generate code that looks okay, seems plausible, but is actually flawed, maybe inefficient, maybe insecure. Because LLMs, remember, they predict the next word, the next token. They don't understand code like a human does.
Right, it's pattern matching, essentially.
Pretty much. So relying on that could mask a lack of real problem-solving creativity or the ability to debug tricky issues when the AI tool just isn't enough. It raises fair questions about long-term skill development. If you become too dependent, what happens?
That makes sense. It really shows the industry is grappling with this. What skills matter most going forward, especially for roles needing deep knowledge or real innovation?
Absolutely. It's a complex picture. And speaking of grappling with these tools and building the future, for those of you out there who are AI innovators or tech leaders, maybe you're looking to share your own insights. Well, you should consider becoming a sponsored guest right here on AI Unraveled. It's a chance to share your cutting-edge work, your projects, your vision for AI's future directly with our audience.
Which is a really engaged group of AI pros, researchers, decision makers.
Exactly. It's a fantastic way to elevate your authority and your brand's visibility. You can learn more about this thought leadership partnership and apply over at djamgettech.com. Include my-unraveled. We'll put the link in the show notes, of course.
That sounds like a great opportunity for people leading the charge in AI. And, bringing it back to our listener, this whole discussion about Meta's shift, it has huge implications for basically everyone, right? No matter where you are in your career.
Absolutely. Whether you're a seasoned tech pro, a student just starting, or honestly just curious about where work is headed, this matters to you.
How so?
Well, it means the very definition of smart or competent in the tech world is changing fast.
Okay.
Skills like critical thinking, being able to craft really good prompts, meticulously checking AI output, even understanding the ethics of AI UCCs are becoming absolutely crucial.
It's not enough just to use the tools.
No. You need to understand their limits, their potential biases, their impacts. Keeping up with these shifts isn't just for job hunters. It's vital for anyone trying to navigate this tech landscape and, frankly, prepare for the future of work.
So what does this mean for you listening right now? It means the rules of the game are changing. It's becoming less about just memorizing algorithms or syntax, and much more about intelligent teamwork with these incredibly powerful AI tools. You need to be like an architect of ideas, a critical judge of what the AI produces.
Well said.
This whole meta story really underlines it. Staying informed, staying adaptable. It's not optional anymore. It's essential to stay relevant.
And to help you navigate all this and really solidify your expertise, Etienne Nubman has put together some fantastic resources. We're talking comprehensive AI certification prep, ebooks, and audiobooks.
Oh, nice. Like what kind of certifications?
A whole range. Things like the Azure AI Engineer Associate, the Google Cloud Generative AI Leader Cert, AWS Certified AI Practitioner, Azure AI Fundamentals, even the Google Machine Learning Certification. Really valuable stuff.
Wow, that covers a lot of ground. Where can people find those?
They're available at dgamgak.com, also on Shopify and Google Playbooks. We'll make sure all the direct links are right there in the show notes for easy access.
That's incredibly useful for anyone looking to level up their AI skills or get certified. And there's more from Etienne too, right? The toolkit.
Yes, don't miss the AI Unraveled Builders Toolkit. It's packed with practical stuff. AI tutorial PDFs, more certification guides, plus tutorials in audio and video formats. Really designed to help you start building with AI today.
Fantastic. And links for the toolkit are in the show notes as well.
You got it. All links in the show notes.
Great resources. So wrapping up our main topic here, it's clear AI isn't just another tool in the shed for building products.
Not at all.
It's actively changing the fundamental ways we find, assess, and hire the people who build those products. Keeping tabs on these shifts is just crucial.
It really is. For everyone in the tech world, from HR to engineers to leaders.
And as AI weaves itself deeper into, well, everything we do, that line between purely human skill and tech-assisted capability just keeps getting blurrier, doesn't it?
It really does.
It makes you wonder, what does this mean long-term? For learning, for education, for what it even means to be an expert when a machine can generate information or plausible solutions almost instantly.
That is the multi-trillion-dollar question, isn't it? How we redefine human value, human ingenuity, what expertise looks like in a world brimming with AI that's going to shape, well, everything. Our education systems, our economies, everything. It's a constant evolution we're living through.
A really profound thought to sit with as we finish up. Okay, one more time, please remember to like and subscribe to AI Unraveled on Apple Podcasts. It helps others find us and ensures you get our next deep dive.
And don't forget about Etienne Newman's excellent AI certification prep ebooks and audiobooks, plus the AI Unraveled Builders Toolkit. You can find them all at dgamgake.com, Shopify, and Google Playbooks. Links, as always, are in the show notes.
And for you AI innovators wanting to share your vision, check out that thought leadership partnership opportunity for AI Unraveled. The link is dgamgate.com/AI Unraveled. Also in the show notes.
And a big thank you again to Etienne Newman for creating and producing this really insightful discussion.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining us on the deep dive. Until next time, keep learning, keep adapting, and yeah, keep asking those big questions.